Today on Newsbeat, the LSU Greeks That Matter blog has come to a halt.
Student government reconsiders admission standards for the future.
And governors of the past visit the business complex to discuss the last 40 years.
All this and more, Newsbeat starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Newsbeat. I'm Stephanie Incaprera.
And I'm Jake Robles. Thanks for joining us.
Federal authorities say there has been significant progress investigating the Boston Marathon bombings. Just 2 days after the attack in Boston, there were reports earlier Wednesday that authorities had a suspect custody. Officials later clarified that there has not been an arrest. Authorities have been sifting through thousands of pieces of evidence, photos and video to get a lead on who's responsible for the attack. 3 people were killed and more than 180 injured in Monday's attack. Officials were set to hold a news conference at 4 p.m. Central Time, but moved the time to gather more information.
A suspicious letter sent to President Obama preliminarily tested positive for the deadly poison ricin. The U.S. Secret Service intercepted the letter Tuesday at a mail screening facility away from the White House. A remote lab site will conduct further tests. Authorities also intercepted a second envelope addressed to Mississippi Senator Roger Wicker. The letter was processed through the U.S. Capitol's off-site mail facility and also initially tested positive for ricin. The White House Press Secretary Jay Carney tells us how authorities obtained the package.
Anytime a suspicious powder is located in a mail facility, it is tested. And I would underscore that the mail is screened. The mail sent here is screened, and that these tests are undertaken at remote sites to mitigate the risk both to those recipients and to the general population.
The FBI adds tests generally take 1 to 2 days.
In other news, state leaders of the past served as panelists at the business complex as a part of this year's PAISA Day. Past governors Kathleen Blanco, Edwin Edwards, Murphy Mike Foster, and Buddy Roemer came together this afternoon as panelists about the evolution of state and local government, discussing the last 40 years of history. Each of the governors took turns commenting on their past platforms and each of their takes on the issues of present day. A common topic for the panel was funding for state education programs and healthcare programs. The event also honored current students, MPA alumni, Pi Alpha inductees, and the PAI alums of the year. The LSU Greeks That Matter blogger has been exposed. Tiger TV reporter Jordan Joseph tells us who it is and why the blog has come to a halt.
Last week, Alabama's Greeks That Matter blog accused LSU student Olivia Angelette, a member of the Delta Zeta sorority, of allegedly creating LSU Greeks That Matter. The LSU GTM blog features a sorority and fraternity ranking system, putting each group on a ranked pedestal. The site allows anonymous voters to like and comment on sororities and fraternities in each of their members. The content is monitored by the host blogger, who decides which people to feature in the blog. Links to each featured Greek's personal Facebook account were then posted on the site. Angelette was caught on tape acknowledging that she was the blog's creator. According to Bama Greeks That Matter, along with her admittance, Angelette also stated her opinion on hazing and racism. When asked to comment on the recent events involving Angelette, Director of Greek Life Angela Guillory declined to be interviewed, stating via email, "In light of the situation and how personal it has become for a student, it's not in her best interest at this time." Freshman Kappa Alpha Theta member Dominique Robertson shares how she feels about the GTM mystery finally being solved.
It's really a good feeling because the only thing it did was kind of tear the Greek community apart, and we are a lot stronger when we're unified.
No official information has been released about Angelette's standing. Delta Zeta declined to make a statement concerning Angelette or the blog. For Tiger TV, I'm Jordan Joseph.
The LSU Greeks That Matter blog has no recent posts.
Coming up in weather, Robert Gocher returns and he'll tell you what's coming up in weather.
Stay with us.
Good evening. Your favorite LSU meteorologist is back, me, Chief Meteorologist Robert Gocher III, and it's been fairly muggy outside. It's been miserable. I was in LA where it was nice, but let's take a look at what's going on right now. You can see a couple pop-up showers here in northern East Baton Rouge Parish, and then even East Feliciana Parish some of these storms are moving up into, but there's not much rain across the area, just a few pop-up showers here and there, and we can expect that same sort of pattern tomorrow. More mugginess tonight as well. You can see Our low will actually be around 60 degrees. This is incorrect, my mistake. But cloudy skies, winds southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And tomorrow we can expect a high of around 68 degrees. Evening thunderstorms, cloudy conditions, winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles an hour. These evening thunderstorms will cool us down a little bit. That's when the front's coming. You can see on the 5-day forecast, you don't see the thunderstorms tomorrow, but they will be there on Thursday night. And our low will dip down to 58 degrees by Thursday night, and our lows will be in the 40s after that. So it'll be fairly cold once this front comes through. Friday, we actually cool down a little bit too. Our high only 69 degrees. And then from there, we'll have a beautiful weekend, clear skies. Temperatures in the 70s, lows in the 40s, and Monday should be fairly nice as well. So we'll get out of this muggy pattern and we'll get back to a little more of an early spring kind of atmosphere. Better enjoy it while you can because summer's coming and that's when the humidity takes over. Remember to listen to me at 91.1 KLSU. This week is fundraiser week for KLSU. Call 578-5578 for a donation. Listen to me at 12 and 420. Find me on Facebook or Twitter or at robertthe3rd.com. Back to y'all.
Thanks, Robert. Coming up in entertainment news,
Lauren Graham will tell you how just a penny can let you see a play.
Hi, I'm Lauren Graham, giving you weekly entertainment news. If you haven't already heard, there was much controversy at the Groovin' on the Grounds last Saturday. 4 months ago, all the artists were asked to sign a contract saying their performance would have clean lyrics. Lupe Fiasco and Grace Potter held up their end of the bargain, but Yellow Wolf violated the rules and threw a fit to the crowd about being censored. After lots of profanity, Yellow Wolf exited the stage after one song. Students on Target held the event and tried to make it a family-friendly atmosphere. Despite the controversy, Groovin' on the Grounds was still a success. This Sunday at the PMAC, E! News anchor and breast cancer survivor Juliana Rancic will be speaking on values and ethics. Delta Gamma Sorority is putting on the event and it is a part of their Leadership in Values and Ethics program. The event is free and open to the public, and seating is first come, first serve. Don't miss Juliana Rancic Sunday, April 21st at 7 p.m. Lots is happening in the theater world at LSU. Tonight is the Pay What You Can night for All the King's Men. This is a Swan Palace production which takes place at the Riley Theater. The play runs until May 5th, and tickets can be purchased online at the LSU Theater Department's website. Also, students are talking about Lab Show 6. LSU's lab shows are student-written, directed, and acted. Lab Show 6 has no words and no set. The cast interacts with the audience during the play, so if you show up to see this play, be ready for some surprises. The show runs until April 21st and is $10. That can be paid at the door. And that's all for this week. Tune in next Wednesday to stay updated with LSU's entertainment news.
Thanks, Lauren. That's all the time we have for Newsbeat today.
you can catch our full shows online at tigertv.tv or on our YouTube channel, and you can check out our Facebook and Twitter for the latest.
From all of us at Newsbeat,
Thanks for joining us and have a great evening.